So I figured I'd pull it out with you, see what the heck happened to this coin. And what in the world is this? Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure. Welcome back to my channel. We have another 2-box nickel hunt for you today. We've got a Bank of America nickel box and a Chase nickel box. Now, this one has a different stamp than the one I had, or the two I had last nickel hunt, so we don't expect any collection dumps, at least not a sister box to those boxes. And then, of course, I got a Chase Bank one here. And this bank used to be one of my old Buffalo banks, so hopefully we can get a Buffalo nickel in there, maybe some Silver War nickels, but most importantly, something for this book, and we need that 50D or some upgrades. Now, for the Series 3 book, we still need 5 tough dates, and of course, I'm hoping for one of those as well. Now, if you're new to the channel or new to this series, this is going to be episode number 126, and it's boxes 115 and 116 for the Series 2 book. And as you know, we're trying to find that 50D and complete this Series 2 book before box 167, because that's how long it took us to complete the Series 1 book. I popped the top to that one. It's circulated nickels, and I can see from the holes in the bottom of that one, it's also circulated nickels. So we definitely have at least a 100 roll hunt for you today. Now, obviously, I'll give you a look at the books at the end when I compare the finds to them to see if we have any upgrades or additions. But for now, we're going to get right to the hunt. And I'm going to kick it off with the unopened box first because it doesn't look as promising, at least from the bottom, than the other box that I saw, at least some older enders on the top side. All right, let's take a quick peek in here. Been a long time since I had a Buffalo ender. Don't have a Buffalo ender today, and I don't see any war nickel enders. No proof nickels either, but we have a circulated box, and that's always a good way to start. You guys know the drill. As soon as I have a find in box 1, I'll be back to include you in on it. We're on roll number 8, and our first Jefferson nickel from the 40s is going to be a 1941. I think it's a Philadelphia, but we'll just double check. Yeah, that little bit of a line there made me think there might have been a mint mark. I don't think there is. 1941, Philadelphia. Well, we're on roll 16, and I have an edge I don't think I've ever seen before in a hunt. Take a look at that. I don't even know what that is. Let's take a peek at it together. What is this? Hong Kong, 10 cents, 1956. Wow. This is when it was still a British colony. Queen Elizabeth II. I have never seen this coin. Man, that's a pretty cool one. Let me go ahead and do a little research on it. See if I can get the mintage and some information about it and talk about it when I come back. All right, a quick little research says this is a Hong Kong 10 cents piece. There's less than 5 million minted from 1956. And apparently the edge is reeded with a security feature, and that's what that is. So kind of cool. It's made out of, what is it, nickel brass? We'll take it. And the prices on it say it's about 20 to 30 cents in this condition. So definitely worth more than a nickel. And either way, I'll definitely take that. That's a cool foreign coin. First time I've ever found that during a nickel hunt. Can't get mad at that. Now let's get back to the hunt. Roll number 23. Our second nickel from the 40s is a 1940 Philly. Well, we're on roll number 32 of the first box, and I have another odd edge, and I thought it might be a damaged nickel, but it doesn't look like it's made of nickel. So I figured I'd pull it out with you, see what the heck happened to this coin. And what in the world is this? I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like it's hammered or anything like that. Looks like it might be a jewelry piece. You know, it sounds odd. It has a silver look, but it also has kind of a brass look to it too. Let me weigh this up really quick and see what it weighs for this size. Yeah, 3.86 grams. And if I put it next to a nickel, which is 5 grams. Yeah, so it's not heavy, or it's not heavier. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's hard to tell because of all of the damage to it and just the way that it looks, what it is, and it looks like it's been clipped around or punched out. I don't know. It definitely has some script on it or designs to it. Looks like it, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of an older, like an ancient Indian rupee. It doesn't necessarily look exactly like that, but this 6 or this 9 up here at the very top at 12 o'clock, and then at 6 o'clock on this side, but it's on the wrong side, facing the wrong way to be an old Indian rupee, I believe. And it's too small. I guess, oh, well, the other thing is it's too small. It's about 1/3 the size, or at least 1/3 the weight. You guys let me know what you think it is in the comments down below. I'm at a loss here. 2 odd finds in the box. 32 rolls in. Roll number 35 is going to give us another nickel from the 40s. It's going to be a 1947 Philadelphia with a little bit of rim damage. And for those wondering, I spent about 20 minutes on this coin or whatever it is, and I can't figure it out, but it definitely looks like it's been cut around the edge. It does have some teeth marks or some meat machining around the sides, almost like a little bit of reading, but it's not. Anyway, still no clue, still need help. Roll number 45 is going to give us a couple of finds. First one is going to be a 1949 Jefferson nickel from Philadelphia, and it looked old, so I pushed them aside, and sure enough, we definitely have a second one. It's a 1947 yet again, also from Philly. Well, we finished that first box, and it was definitely light on the finds. Only 16 are on the board, not including a couple of nicer coins I'll check against the albums for upgrades, and really no better dates. I mean, it was fun finding the coin from Hong Kong, 1956. Don't find those very often. I never have. And then an oddity. So definitely a fun hunt as far as mixing in some different things in the box, but nothing really to speak of for the album. First box is down. We'll clear that away. We'll get on with the second box. Like I said, it's been popped. Definitely saw that we had some older Jefferson designs from what I could see from the side. Let me get back to the hunt and bring you guys in when I have a find in the second box. We're on roll number 11 of the second box. Just splashed out the roll, and take a look at that. Looks like we got a proof nickel peeking out. Proof nickel is going to be a 1988 San Francisco. Circulated condition, so it's been out there for a little bit, but now it has a home. We're on roll number 15. Literally just laid it out, and sure enough, I see a buffalo nickel peeking out right there. Let's see if it has a mint mark. I don't see a mint mark, just some damage down there, and it's pretty slick. Will we get a date? We will. 1925. Let me just double check that mint mark area. Yeah, no mint mark, just a little bit of damage there, but definitely enough of the date to see that it's a 1925 buffalo nickel. We'll take it. Not a better date, but it is dated, and that makes me happy. They're one of my most favorite things to find because the buffalo nickel is what got me started into coins. Roll number 18 of box number 2, a 1940 Jefferson nickel from Denver. We're on roll number 78 of the 100 roll hunt, and we have another 1940 Jefferson nickel in pretty nice shape, also from Philly. Roll number 92 of 100. Finally got another 40s Jefferson, and this time it's going to be a 1946 Philadelphia. Well, the final roll of the 100 roll hunt is going to give us another foreign coin. Could be a pence, or at least it looks like it by the edge. Figured we'd look at it together. And no, that's not going to be a British coin. I have found these before. Oh yeah, this is a United Arab Emirates coin. Not sure of the year it was minted or the range of years they minted this design, but either way, that's our third odd find of the 2-box hunt. Not a lot of other finds on the board, unfortunately, and this is the last roll. I'll be back with a find or a recap of today's hunt. Well, we finished that 2-box nickel hunt, and both boxes were definitely light. We have 28 finds on the board, 16, I believe, from box 1, 12 from box 2, so definitely a light hunt. That being said, the best finds are 3 nicer nickels I'll check against the books. We got 3 oddities, a Hong Kong coin, a United Arab Emirates coin, and a coin or a piece of jewelry or something I can't quite figure out. We'll hold on to that. I did find a 2022 Denver struck through grease. You can see a lot of the design elements are pretty faded. That happens when they over polish the dies and leave the grease on there. And then all of a sudden when it strikes, it spreads that grease around, making the strike not as strong. So I'll hold on to that one. Not worth much, but still kind of a cool find, and it's a newer nickel. We also found that proof nickel in the second box, a 1988 San Francisco proof. And then, of course, the best find is the Buffalo nickel, 1925 Philadelphia. And we did get skunked on silver. So silver to start the year for most of my denominations is pretty tough, except for half dollars. That being said, I do need to check all the finds against the book to see if we have any upgrades. No additions, I believe, but we might have an upgrade or two. Let me double check that. And when I get done with that, I'll bring you back in for a final look at the books and some final thoughts on the hunt. Well, we've compared all the finds to both books, and we actually had one upgrade. We were able to upgrade the 60 Philadelphia in the Series 2 book with the nice one we found today, and the one that we had in here, or the one we had in there, didn't upgrade Series 3. So, despite some of the finds being pretty nice, we only had one upgrade. At least it was in the second series book. No upgrades or additions for the Series 3 book. So now we've hunted 116 boxes for Series 2, and we still need the 50D, and that leaves 51 more boxes to tie the Series 1 completion number of boxes hunted. We've also hunted 51 boxes for Series 3, and of course, we're still missing the 5 nickels in this book, which I forgot to put there. Either way, it was still a fun hunt. We had some weird finds. We had some decent finds. We just didn't get any silver or anything really for the albums. If you guys still enjoyed this 2-box hunt, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching. No silver for the jar, so he's going to have to stay hungry.